Hi, this is Jenny Funkmeyer reporting on my freeform Funkmeyer freestyle traveling number 4. I'm sitting in the Swiss Alps now on a beautiful hiking trail. Yesterday was a travel day. I went from Chateau d'Aux to Gimmerville. Took me 7 hours, 2 big trains, 1 small train, 1 bus, 1 cable car. It took a long time, and on the train I had a moment that I was like, oh God! I had a terrible moment of self-doubt. I had followed Otis Funkmeyer, just offhand said, oh, you should go to Gimmerville, and I didn't realize it was such a big deal. It was very high up in the Alps. It was like one of the highest points in Europe, and all along people, there were fewer and fewer people. It was definitely the road less traveled. And then even because the world is kind of a crowded place now, so even the world less traveled, the road less traveled had a lot of people. More and more people. There was like narrowing down to the people that was on the train with me, that was like on the cable car with me. Most of those people had like heavy traveling gears, hiking, climbing gear. They have hiking shoes, and I don't. I wear slippers. You know, I hike barefoot, and I was wearing a skirt, and they were wearing down jackets and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, I have followed Otis's advice to come to Gimmerville, not really thinking about it, and look what's happening. I don't have my down jacket. I don't have my hiking shoes. I don't know where I'm going. People were asking me, oh, did you come because of Rick Steve? I said, who is Rick Steve? I'm like, oh my God, Rick Steve's travel advice you don't know? You didn't come to Gimmerville. Are you staying at a mountain hostel? I said, yeah, maybe. But then when I got to the mountain hostel, they were fully booked. It turned out that June was a big travel tourist season for Gimmerville. And of course, I don't know any of this. I just feel really kind of shitty, like stupid, like I have lost my mind, and I guess in a way I have. So it was a really difficult day yesterday. And then this morning, and then I did not stay in Mountain Inn, and then it was real synchronicity. I started walking down. I asked 2 other hotels, and they were really expensive. I didn't want to pay that much. Then I just closed my eyes and I started walking very slowly, and I thought, what kind of place do I want to stay and how much do I want to pay? I breathe in divine love, and I breathe out confusion. I breathe in and I breathe out. You know, I use my breathing techniques, and then I was in a really good mood, and my thought becomes reality. I look up and there was a very nice hotel, and it was this old Swedish guy named Walter. It's his hotel, and the helper is Tim, and they were really nice, and it was a very genteel place. There was only 14 people that could stay there, and I think they kind of screen who lives there, and I was approved, and they gave me a room, a beautiful room. I look out and there's the Alps! Ah! So I started feeling much better, and then this morning I went on my hike, feeling really good now. It's beautiful Alpine mountains here. See, this is my hike, and I'm in the tree line right now. And over here, and I could hear the water, so I'm kind of in the tree line. Now the reason I picked this incredible spot to show you for my travel was that I hiked barefoot, and suddenly my feet said, oh God, I'm a little bit, oh, these are tree saps. I think tree saps are good for you. Anyway, I was kind of tired, so I thought, I want to sit down, and immediately I see this little stump that I'm sitting on. Here's my backpack with my, I do have shoes, but I don't wear them. There's a little rock here that I can rest my feet. And then here's a tree stump. I just ate my part of my Swiss pastry, which is really good. And I drank my Alpine water. Whoa, nice. And here's this tree stump. Isn't it nice? It's all soft. Just as I thought, wow, I really want to sit down. And there it is. You see? Bing! As soon as I thought. So, I just want to say that it's interesting, isn't it? That they say heaven on earth. Heaven is when, I think one of the characteristics of heaven is probably like what you think becomes reality, because you drop your physical body when you die, and what you're left with is your emotional body and your mental body. Your emotional body, that's why it's good to control your anger, your fear. It's good to confront these issues when you're alive, because after you're dead, all you're left with is your emotions. So, get joyful! That's a good thing, to be joyful. And your mental body, what you think becomes true. Just like this. I wanted to sit down, and there's the place to sit down.